All right, it's Friday. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get the vibe right off the rip.
Still somehow I believe we always survive.
Oh. All right. Ooh, Rich number one today. Oh no, my bad. Nah, Shahara got you.
Still somehow I believe we always survive.
You got some old school bangers on the list. All right. Tyler's crazy. Yo, these meter maids are giving zero fucks. Damn.
Still somehow I believe we always survive.
What's up with the notifications? I don't know what that is. That shit is corny though. So how y'all be knowing to come on? Y'all just come on, like just pop on randomly? Cause y'all be here. Y'all don't get notifications though. How y'all come on? Oh, so Rich, you do get the notification. So when you say YouTube alert, what you mean? You get a notification on your phone? The Harvard says she just be knowing. Let's say he just be feeling the vibes. Okay, so Doria got a notification. All right. So Doria, you might be the only one that got a notification. All right. So anyway, I don't know why my browser got shut off. Got about a half hour to look at shit anyway, so. Seems like this internet is a little sketchy right over here. Come on, internet. Stop it. Give me some act right. All right, there we go. Walker said, always on my own time, so I'm never late. Got to get some chicken dinner ready on my plate. Oh, he freestyling. Chilling on the charts, jamming out while I wait. Trigger finger ready after that MRMH. Ooh. Damn, that was hard, Walker. That was Nas. The name of that song is We Will Survive. And the music is hard. That's why I just played the instrumental, because the vibe from that beat is crazy. And he killed it actually. He made an ill hook for it too. He's like, and it's still, we will survive no matter what. My people will stay alive. Nas is ill. Need that ASAP, huh? Let me send it to you. I'll send it to you. There it go. Like the head, here it go. Yes. Yes. He said 500 contract trade background music. That is accurate. Yeah, it's in there. You got it. Yeah, that's hard right there. What was I about to do? Oh man. I'm so glad that sneeze came out, because when them joints don't come out and they go back up, it's like suffering. It's like it was almost there and it didn't come out. Oh. Terrible. All right, let me do a roll call real quick. Shahara's here, Rich is here, Walker's in the building, Stacy's here, Tyler came and left, Buddha's here. What's up, Buddha? Adoria's here, Jay Carly's here, Jeanette is here, Yes, yes, yes. Salute. Oh, you got your J. Carly blue on today, J. Carly? Don't say that. Listen, I defy all of that. I just felt like wearing blue today. I just felt like matching my cap with my sweater. That's all. 3:30 quickly dismissed. So I was on the charts a little earlier. I was trying to watch things a little bit. Market was actually not looking bad at all. But it seemed like some acceleration started coming in, or am I bugging out? Not now, but at the time when I was watching, this had to be like before 2 o'clock. Seemed like it did get a little speedier. But right now, it actually looks pretty good. Environment-wise, anyway. Let me be clear on what I mean by that. 'Ooh, excuse me. Oh yeah, your blue is light blue. That's right. Oh, it did get wiki. Yeah, that's what I thought I was looking at earlier. $335 looked like it was out of position on the pound. And let me see something else. Still, we will survive. Ben, what's good? Oh shit, that ain't what I meant to do. What the hell was that? Okay. Damn, sometimes you be writing a book. Dang, I'm over here messing around. I missed the last one, the 340. $340. Pound is almost in position, looks like. Out of position? Okay. Walker said he watched an old training just for kicks, 70. Oh, training number 70 and training number 1? That's what you're talking about? He says, crazy, you've been literally saying the exact same thing. All this time, repetition is still very much needed. It really is crazy, though. And what's even more funny to me is I used to say on the training that I'm going to say the same thing again in the next training. I used to be like, yo, listen, this is repetitive on purpose. It's repetitive on purpose. What I'm saying now, I'm going to say 10 trainers from now. That shit is crazy. I used to be saying that, literally. And it has held true. It's interesting how it's like the more things actually change, the more that they remain the same. Because the changes that occur when you elevate are not changes for, the worse, and change in like from the perspective of you actually doing something different. It's like elevation is you doing the same thing at an elevated rate or at an elevated level, but it's the same thing. And then people on the outside looking at it, it looks different to them because now you're doing it with even more confidence. You're doing it with even more enthusiasm. So it seemed like it's new. And that's how it always remains fresh. Like over time, I know that goes through people's heads. When they be looking, they like, man, he's doing it different than he was doing it before. And it's like, yeah, but no. It's like yes and no. The only thing different is that I've grown. We've grown. It's more intense now. It's more precise now. It's more concise now. It's more streamlined. It's more organized. It's more efficient. So I guess, to somebody with an untrained eye, when they look at that, it looks like different shit to them. But it's the same exact thing. And that's crazy that you even mentioned number one, because the other day I was listening to number one. I was like, this was the first training? And what it was is that was the first recorded training. Because even before that, before I had started recording them, I was still talking like that. That shit is crazy. Yeah, pound still out of position, I see. Euro, same thing. Aussie, I didn't see if there was pricing or not. Aussie looked like if there was pricing that it could have actually been doing something just there. Winston, what's happening, man? Kevin said, but why? If it worked as well as it did back then, why change it up? Nah, Kevin, what I'm saying is that I did not change it up. Or you might be agreeing with what I'm saying. I'm not sure what you're doing. I'm not sure if you're asking me that or you're saying why change it up. I'm not sure if that's a question or if that is agreement with what I said. Walker said it evolved. Yes. Yes. He said he's asking. It seems that Mark's rule is new. Nope. Mark's rule is not new. Mark's rule is an elevated level of what I was already doing. Jeanette said use MT4, but it was better to use the NADEX platform. No need for indicators. I remember when I stopped using MT4. It was very interesting because in the beginning, when I was using MT4, the reason that I liked MT4 is simply for the fact that I was used to it. You know how hard it is to stop using something that you're used to using? It's just a habit. So it's kind of like if you got a habit, you're going to choose to try to stick with what you know already. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of that type of thing. Oh, some of y'all ain't liked the video yet. Can y'all please like the video? It's about 20 people did not like the video yet. So please hit the like button. But yeah, I remember when I had stopped using MT4, and it took me to actually stop and just look at everything logically to decide not to use MT4 no more. Because I was like, well, we not trading on MT4. We trading on NADEX. There's a difference between the price feed on MT4 versus the information coming from NADEX. NADEX is using one indicative price. Over here, you're looking at multiple prices, bid and ask. So you really are kind of adding, not even confusion, but you added more stuff to do and more stuff to look at for no reason. So when I thought about it, I was like, let me just look at everything from NADEX. I was like, let me look at the NADEX chart. And then it elevated from there. I remember I switched from MT4 to NADEX. Just cold turkey. Stopped using MT4 altogether. Started using just the NADEX platform. Then I remember when I did a training, I don't remember which one it was, but I took the chart off. Because as I'm talking and I'm looking at everything, I'm like, matter of fact, we don't even need the chart. Took the chart off. Closed it. And did the whole exercise with no chart. And then I think shortly after that, I brought students on to do the same thing. They did the same exact thing. Because I was like, listen, this skill is so powerful, you don't need the chart. Your skill is bigger than the chart. And it came from the space too, where people used to always feel like they were dependent on certain things. I'm like, you're not dependent on the chart. You're not dependent on no indicators. You're not dependent on nothing. You understand the market, and that's all you need to do. Period. Took the damn chart off, and we was doing it with no chart. Come on, man. So the evolution of what we have become over time is insane. And if you were around at that time and then you look at it now, you see it very clearly. Somebody on the outside looking at it, it just looks like, oh, well, you doing this now and you wasn't doing that before. And it's like, yeah, I wasn't doing it before because I wasn't at that elevated level yet. As we elevate now, there's either no need for certain things that you were doing, or what you're already doing, you perfected even more and it looked different. So because you're doing it at an elevated level, it looks like it's something new. When in fact, it's the same exact thing that you were doing already. You've just grown as a result of constant repetition. This is what happens. This is how powerful repetition is. This is why I know that anybody that sticks with it is going to get it, because it's impossible for you not to get it if you stay with it. The only way you don't get it is when you leave. When you stop and you break out, now you can't get it because you stopped. If you just stick around, even if you feel like you're not getting it, or if in your mind you feel like I don't know why I'm not understanding yet. That's okay. Give it the time. 301 on repeat. Just keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. And what happens is the same shit that happened over time, just through the evolution of the training in the first place. I didn't know it was going to be what it is now. But look at what it is now. I remember the first time I did a YouTube live stream. And people at the time, they were like, nah, YouTube is whack. Don't do YouTube. Just stay on Facebook. And I was like, nah, I'm gonna do all of it. I'm gonna do YouTube and Facebook. Now we 200 live streams in on the YouTube. And through the YouTube has been even more elevation because so many nuggets come on YouTube. So you see what I'm saying? Like if I would have stopped doing shit just because somebody said, nah, don't do it that way, it wouldn't have grown and it wouldn't have elevated to what it is now. The repetition is watering the plant. You got to water the plant even when you don't see nothing growing yet. You just watering the dirt. The seed is in there though. You got to water it. But it's not even, it ain't even a plant. It's just dirt. Water the dirt. Then the day comes, the shit sprouts. A little green stud sticks out the ground. You're like, oh shit. Took mad long though. Just think about if it was a bamboo tree. I forgot how long they said the bamboo tree take to grow before you see shit. It takes years. Years. So, there you have it. There you have it. That's hard. Matthew said it went from shooting regular layups to finger roll to jelly. Come on, baby. Am I wrong to say that you used to take more trades in a day than now? I used to document myself taking more trades. Like, I'm capable of taking however many trades if I'm around on the platform and I'm in observation and I'm there. If I'm there and trades come, I'm gonna take them. Most of the time, I purposely won't be on the chart, so I don't end up taking more trades because I'm off doing other shit. But eventually, over time, once again, logic clicked right in, and I said, well, why I gotta be trying to sit around all day waiting for trades? I don't gotta do that shit. All I'm gonna do is just scale up. And that's where scaling up came in. And then all of the questions, man, I wonder if you could trade 50 contracts, if you'll get filled. I wonder if you trade 100, if you'll get filled. All of these questions was always there. People was always asking. And I used to be like, well, do it and find out. Then I say, you know what, fuck it, I'll do it. I'll just do it, and I'll find out. I'll let you know. This is what I'm saying in the back of my head, and that's what happened. Instead of taking more trade, I just kept scaling up. 100, 150, 200, more than 200. Kept people. Oh man, I wonder if you get fills at 100 contract. Yes, you do. Wonder if you get filled at 200. Yes, you do. And the thing about it is that I know that because I do it. You see what I'm saying? So it's like anything that really, I think that people have fed into the queue for questions and shit like that, I've been able to answer the question just from doing it. And a lot of time it's just more logical than what a person would normally just think like. You know, one of the things that motivated me too to scale up, when I was starting to hear people saying like, you know, I want to get to the point where I could take 3 trades a day, and you know, if I could take 3 trades a day, that's, you know, that's good income for me. That's full-time income. That's my goal. I don't want my goal to be 3 trades a day. Like, understand what I'm saying? Your goal is based on what? You got a financial goal to meet so that you can have a lifestyle. Isn't that how it works? Like, I want to make X amount of dollars pretty much every week, and I'm set. I'm good. I'm good with that amount of income. And whatever your number is, you got to find out what your number is. I don't know what your number is. Your number might be $1,000 a week. Your number might be $2,000 a week. You understand? Whatever your number is, you build everything around the number, not the other way around. And what people be doing is they do it the other way around. They'll be like, well, I got to take 3 trades so I can meet my income goal for this week. I don't do it like that at all. My bottom line pretty much is that I know that I'm in position where if the market is giving me the trades when they come, if I only end up with 1, everything is good gravy. I could have 1 trade in the week, 1, and make almost $4,000 on 1 trade. So just think about that. Like, just put that in perspective for a second. If you position yourself where you only end up taking 1 trade because of whatever, you got shit going on, you did shit, you doing shit, you busy. You don't got time to be doing nothing on the charts this week. You happen to get on the charts, your trade comes, bang. You got your money for the week. Now, mind you, I'm in position for that, but that's not even what my expectation. Like, I don't even care about that. I don't need $4,000 in the week. But my point is that I put myself in that position because that's what's possible, and that's what's going to happen in a worst case scenario. So now, if I decide to just buckle down and just get on the charts and chill, and I end up with 3 trades, you see, like, you're doing the math now. I end up with 3 trades now. My 4 turned to 12 in a week. I'm not under pressure to do that. There's no pressure. I might not trade at all for the week. I'm just saying. I might not even trade. Now, mind you, 1 trade pays all my bills. All of my bills are paid from 1 trade. And I hope that's like this resonates with somebody so that you understand why I am how I am. Be like, damn, Mark always be laid back and chilling, blah, blah, blah. I'm explaining to you why. I put myself in position. 1 trade pays my monthly bills. Understand what I'm saying? 1 trade pays my bills for the month. It's 4 weeks in a month. And it's me. I might take 3 trades in a week. So if I took 2 trades in a week, that's 2 months of my bills paid. I was telling y'all this last year in the summer. I think it might have been like July, August. And I was like, yo, I took 8 trades this month and I got my bills paid up until January of next year. This was in the summer last year. Bills were paid through now. It's January now. So the shit I did in the summer of last year paid all of my bills up to now. We in January now, not including anything I did after that. And I still trade. So you understand where I'm going? Putting yourself in position. Why would you want to do anything else where you stressed? You under pressure to get 3 trades in a week? Why? Put yourself in a position where you don't give a fuck about whether you get a trade or not in a week. And you still good. Just be in that spot. Put yourself in that spot. Like I be bugging out because I don't be understanding why people concentrate so much energy on certain things. I'm like, even now, like what I'm doing with the freestyle. And again, I'm doing the freestyle just to show you I'm loosey-goosey with the freestyle. I don't even be doing nothing. I just be around. I be on the phone. I be having the phone. I pull out the phone. When I was in jury duty, they had Wi-Fi in there. I had the phone out. I was on the charts on the phone. Not trying to trade, not looking for a trade, just on the phone looking, waiting, chilling, relaxing. Chilling. If a trade comes, bang. If it don't, all right, cool. So anyway, what I was getting at was, when I was doing the freestyle, I was like, I'm gonna just do this just to do it. And literally I said that from the first trade that I took. I was like, I'm doing this just to do it. In other words, I don't even got no reason to do this. But I'm just doing it just to do it. Because at the end of it, then I can show it. Now you can actually see, like, damn, you really can just do whatever the fuck you want to do when you got skill. Yeah, that's the whole point. I'm chilling and being loose with it. I'm already halfway through this shit in 12 days. Not rushing. I'm not doing extra time, spending extra time on the chart. I'm not doing that. I'm chilling. But the point is that I'm in position because I put myself in position through training. Like people be just bugging out when I say so. I'm like, I watched 301 2,000 times. Me. Well, I don't know if there's better trainers than 301. I don't give a shit. Pick one. You don't like 301, pick another one then. But do it. You got to do it. Rich just hit 500 views on 301. He not playing. He's not bullshit. He's not playing. You see what I'm saying? And he don't really talk about it that much. He's documenting it so you hear about it. But he's not, yeah, I'm doing my thing. He not doing that. He's like, hey, what's up, family? Hit 500 this morning. Just do it. And what will happen is as you do that, eventually what's going to happen is you're going to begin to grow and you don't know it that you're growing. This is what I always talk about anyway. I'm like, you realize you don't know when you're in the growth spurt. You have a growth spurt, you just grow. You don't know that you're growing. You're not conscious of it. It's almost like you blacking out. Because you train it at the subconscious level. That shit is not you thinking about nothing. That's the same position that you're putting yourself in. You don't have to think about it. You get on the phone and just look, just wait. Let me see what's going on. Now I don't like how the shit look now. I'll come back later. No stress. Not giving a fuck either. Like, don't even care. Come on, man. I'm like, yo. And Matthew was trying to tell y'all too. If you don't listen to me, listen to him. You heard what he said on the training. And if you understand the dynamic of it, it's not like it's something crazy to do. It's the same shit that we do already. It's only a matter of putting yourself in position to do it. That's what you're supposed to do. All right. I don't even know what the fuck happened. I was chilling. This shit just came out of nowhere. I don't even know what triggered this, but something triggered this. Yes. Jeanette said one good quality trade that meet all protocol parameters as long as it's permitted. Come on, man. Mindset is what makes people do things. Buddha said, you know this right up my driveway. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. He said, start with 100, take 28 trades to get 200. Come on, man. And you know that I always be dumbing shit down, but like, as of late, I kind of stopped doing that a little bit. Because I'm like, there's no need to dumb it down. It really ain't. Like, this is what you're supposed to be doing. And you should take pride in the fact that you here. And I don't think that people realize where they at when they come here. They just be around. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't get it. I'm like, when you really get it, you understand and you start to do shit. You stop focusing on trade. Now I got trade. You stop thinking like that. You start just focusing on the process. Just put the work in and do the shit. Don't think about taking trades. Observe, wait, relax. Stop being thirsty. Learn how to control your shit. Come on, man. Shiny said I'm on my bullshit today. Well, shit, this is training right now, Akari. Walker said the instrumental made me do it. I know, right? The energy. It was all in that beat, too. It was. I ain't gonna front. David said big nuggets all the time, man. I'm like, yo, man. Like, that's why, like, and it's just something that I think about. It's not anything that I care about, but it bugs me out when people come around and then they leave. I never understand this. I just don't get it. I'm like, how is it even possible to be exposed to this and not do it? How do you do that? Like, that means that in order for you to do that, you really got a lot of shit going on in your life, because everything that goes on here is intense, powerful energy that puts you right where you need to be immediately from the live stream on out. People get hyped from the live streams at times, of course. But even when I'm not like this, when I'm just chilling and we chilling and talking and joking and doing whatever we doing, when you just listen to what's going on, if you're hearing it, just like, yeah, damn, this is real. You know that it's real, because you can't fake this. You can't fake what's going on. You can't fake it. You cannot fake this. This is real shit. So now you gotta like take a self-examination and just look at yourself. Like, well, damn, let me think about what am I doing? Hold on. The hell am I doing? And you really need to think, like, ask yourself that question. What am I doing? Because whatever you doing, I don't care what it is that you're doing. All I know is that to be in the position that you see me in, that you see various other people in, there's nothing like it at all. There's nothing like it. You want to talk about freedom and being free to do what you want to do? That's what it really is. Like, literally. Like, what are you stressed out about right now? Bills? You in a bad relationship? What is it? Because whatever's going on can be changed for the better. This is my point. You in a bad relationship? All right, position yourself so that you can leave the relationship and not give a fuck and move on. You got bills you can't pay? Position yourself where you ain't never gonna worry about another bill in your life again, period. I don't give a shit how long it takes you. Well, I was around for about a year, and I don't give a fuck if you was around 3 years. However long it takes. The bamboo, how long it take for you to see the bamboo tree? Bamboo is one of the illest trees that grow. There's nothing like it. But you don't see the shit for years. I don't be understanding people, man. They be bugging the fuck out. They be bugging out. I'm like, as soon as you get touched by this energy, it's over. Because whatever else you're doing is not more valuable than what you can be doing and what you will be doing if you stick around. Like, what are you doing? You know it. Akari said it's easy to run from yourself. And I guess that's what people be doing, man. They get afraid of dealing with themselves. Maybe that's what it is more so. And maybe that's just more intense than the fact that you know that you can go somewhere that you want to be. I don't know. It's like a trade-off. It's like a tug of war or some shit. To me, the decision is simple. That shit is simple to me. Shawnee said there is no deadline. Those deadlines are imaginary. Rich said, but is an argument for folks' limitations. The thing is, if you argue for your limitations, you get to keep them. Oh. Shit. Prioritizing is all it takes. Damn, man. Jeanette said people need to read Who Moved My Cheese. Then they would understand that it takes changes, self-improvement to escalate in this environment. Or some just need to just do it is not microwave popcorn. Exactly. Exactly. Rich said what makes a difference is what did you do in that break. James, 3 years to sprout on the bamboo tree. Come on, man. I'm like, yo, my thing is always gonna be, you don't have no excuse to be failing. There's no excuse for failure now. And what you think is failing is not failing. Like, you got to get that through your head. What you think is a failure is not. Keep watering the shit. That's it. Water. You getting the sunlight all the time. There's sunlight everywhere. You getting that. You got to keep watering it though. Exactly. Shawnee said, time gonna go by anyway. Might as well lock in. Why would you? Jacob is crazy. She said, you call me a failure, we fighting. Tony said, reading positive stuff and doing mindset means nothing if you don't experience the actual hardship of what it takes. I think this will help people too. One of the best things that can happen is when you put work in and it seems like it ain't working. The best thing that can happen to you is when you work and it feel like it ain't working. That's the best place for you to be. You suffocating your bullshit. You feel like it ain't working. You know why you feel like that? Because your bullshit is being squeezed out of you. It's being suffocated. Keep watering. Repetition. Keep doing the shit. What else are you going to do? Complain? Oh, I tried it, but it didn't work for me. Shut up. You didn't try shit. People begin to train it for a month, then they leave, talk about they tried it. Come on, man. Oh, well, I'm gonna come back. You're gonna come back, so what the fuck you leaving for? If you know you're gonna come back, why would you leave? Like, you do that shit, or you realize all you're doing is slowing down the inevitable. If you know you're gonna do it, why the fuck would you stop doing it? I don't understand that. It's just like you on a trip, you going somewhere to your destination. You know that you're going there. Yeah, we in our way. All right. Yeah, but yo, we gotta take a break though. Why are you taking a break? We just want to take a break. Why? We're almost here. I'm a little tired. Then your break turned into 2 days. You were supposed to be there 2 days ago. Like, why? You know that you're going there, just go. Keep going until you get there. What are you doing? Why would you stop? It's stupid. See, it's different if you be like, you know what, I'm not going there no more. But you're not saying that. You saying I want to go there. I'm going there, but I'm gonna take a break though. That shit is stupid. I have more respect for you if you say, you know what, I don't want to go there. Cool. I have way more respect for you doing that. But when you be like, I'm gonna come back, that shit is retarded to me. That shit is stupid. And the reason I'm saying that, and it sounds, it might sound harsh, but the reason that I'm talking like this is because people too soft. You too soft. Like, how are you supposed to deal with the market? You can't deal with me. You gonna deal with the market? You think I'm rough and tough? You talking about fucking with the market. How you going to deal with the market? You can't even deal with me. Oh, shit. Akari said losses are not losses, they're lessons. When you change the perspective of how you view it, life will change. Randman definitely in the building. Rich said when you work and it feels like it ain't working, just keep working and know that it's working. Yo. Ooh. Walker said there's do and not do. Try is the prerequisite to not doing. I'm going to give it a try. In other words, you ain't going to do shit. Rich said every setback is not a failure. It just means you need something else in order to move forward. Stepping stone. Tony says sometimes you need a break to evaluate things. And I understand that, but you don't need a break when you know where you're going. That like understand where I'm going with this. What break do you need, and what is there to evaluate when you know where the destination is? You evaluate before you go, before you decide to go. Let me think if I really want to go here. Going there, I got to go this way and got to go through here and go that way. Let me look at that. You do that beforehand. Once you want it, that's it. What else is there to do? I don't understand that. You got plenty of time to evaluate before you join. You know beforehand if you want to do it. And you know beforehand if you're not going to do it. I know that's a hard pill for some people to swallow. You already knew that you wasn't going to do this shit. You had to know. You just went through the motion. Now, let me give it a try. Just like Walker just said. Let me give it a try? Try what? I remember people used to ask me that. They'd be like, oh, do you have a trial? I'm like, yeah, the trial is if you don't do it, then you're going to quit. That's the trial. The market is going to try you, bro. The market is putting you on trial. He used to be telling, yeah, do you have a trial where I could try it out? No. What do you mean a trial? That's how, that's when you know that people don't know what this is. This is what I was saying earlier. That's how I know people don't know what this is. This is a boat to freedom. That's what it is. When you on a boat, that's it. You can't, the only way off the boat is to jump off. And if you jump off, you're going to drown. You don't want to go to freedom, don't get on the boat. This is that boat. Only way out is your death. You jump off and you drown. That's what happens. The only way to get to freedom, you got to stay your ass on the boat the whole time. People be bugging, man. Jeanette said, a month is nothing. I'm still listening. This is forever. Really, you are always training. Come on, man. Rich said, 3 hours into the journey. Yo, I need to go back. I only fill up gas at my local. Akari says, sound like messing with the mafia. Pretty much. Pretty much. Mob shit. Blood in, blood out. But that right there leans into the question of how bad do you actually want freedom? Because you can't say you want freedom. You can't be like, yeah, I definitely want freedom. You want freedom, and now you have a way to get freedom, and now what? It's different when you still looking for the boat. Like, damn, I know there's a boat somewhere that's taking us to freedom. Where the fuck is the boat? Then you come here and oh, here's the boat. I'm on. You either doing that or you like, here's the boat. But do I really want freedom? Damn, this shit look harsh. You said it's gonna take how long? You know that, and the transatlantic slave trade, you know how long it used to take for them boats to get from the west coast of Africa to America? You know how long that trip was? And I'm just saying this to put everything in perspective. The shit used to take months. Matter of fact, they didn't know how long it would take, because it would depend on the shit that happened on the way. They might run into storms. They might run into other ships like pirates. They could run into all type of shit. Nobody knew how long it would take. But from the point when they started to when they got there, sometimes it was 4 months. Months. Imagine if them folks was weak. Because you got to have a whole nother level of strength to stick that out. You chained up next to somebody, chain on your wrist, your feet, and your neck. Vomiting, shitting all over each other, everywhere. Getting whipped and all of that shit, getting beat. All type of shit on your skin, all type of disease, and all type of shit going on. But all you know is that you still alive though. You don't even know where you're going, but you still breathing. You know you're going somewhere. You're on a fucking boat. You don't know where, and you don't even know what's gonna be there. Put yourself imagine yourself being that dude on that journey. All you know is that when you get to wherever you're going, it ain't gonna be this no more. Hopefully. And you still don't even know that. You just hoping that that's the case. Like, damn, well, maybe when we get to where we're going, it ain't gonna be as bad as this shit right here. Come on, man. People be giving up. Like, people be bugging out, man. Yeah, no room to breathe, nothing. You barely eating. You don't even know what you eating. It's whatever they throwing down there, some shit. And you trying to get to it. Stomach is literally on your back. Some of them probably, had a psychotic break, was like, yo, I got to get off of this fucking boat. They don't even know by jumping off the boat, they jump into their death because their mental is gone. That's like, anyway. That's a different level. Sometimes you got to really just like put things in perspective and you got to think. You have to. Like just think about freedom for a second. Just The fuck, man. And then you got family, you got kids. Like you got kids. I always be thinking ahead. I think so far into the future that shit is crazy. I'm thinking about them in the future, not even me in the future. Them. I know they done fucked the party all up. Shit's crazy, man. I'll come back with the party, man. I'm out.